Hello, millionaires in the making. I missed you guys last week. I skipped a podcast slash YouTube week because I should have known this was going to happen. My kids brought home all of the germs that they got from their friends who saw all their family. And I went down for the count, man. I was in bed for like the whole week, besides chatting and doing sessions with my clients, which fuels me. I was really sick. And so I missed you all and I am on the mend. Um, but I'll tell you, for those of you who are raising children and building businesses, this is something that like we don't talk about a lot, which is like all of the germs that us mommies get from taking care of sick babies and then trying to run a business and really taking care of ourselves at the same time. So I want you to hear me say, like, I took the week. I gave my body what it needed, which was so much rest, although my husband was traveling. So I was a single parent with 3 kids. So there's only so much rest I could get. And the times that I could get the rest was during the day. And so that's what I did. I did what I needed to do to take care of myself so that I could show up. And when I do show up, serve you at my best. And I'm sharing this with you because some old patterns totally popped up, which was like, you can't possibly skip a week. That's unprofessional. I'll never forget. I forget who said this, but it was one of my coaches, and they said, anytime you hear the word professional, it's code for patriarchy. And I just love that because I often say to myself, well, that's not professional, right? And it's like, well, who made up what's professional and what's not? Like, I'm sick. I'm my own boss. I'm allowed to take time off when I need it. And so I skipped a week. And I don't know, there may be other weeks that I get sick that I'll have to skip. And I missed you guys. And I just wanted to share that, like, it is okay to rest. It is required, and especially for mamas and daddies, right? Who have children to take care of in the mornings and at the end of the day and all of that. Like, we have to take extra good care of ourselves and our immune systems with these little people who are building their immune systems. Like, they are going to get sick. This is part of childhood. This is part of growing. And I am happy to be back. What was so coincidental is that I launched the Unstoppable Entrepreneur right before I got sick, like the day before. And I was so excited to share it with all of you. And I'm so passionate about it. And it had been something I was working on for so long. And then my Josie girl came home sick, and she and I were down for the count. So today I'm going to talk to you about the Unstoppable Entrepreneur, what it is and what it isn't. And I wanted to create, and I did create, this resource specifically with you in mind, with this economy and these challenging times. And so we're going to have a conversation today around how I can support you in this economy right now. Like, get on board, because things are wild out there for entrepreneurs. And I had been thinking about for a long time ways that I could support with all of this knowledge that I have in my head, without the high ticket cost. And some of my clients will come to me and they will want one-on-one coaching. And I am that client. Like, I will go to my coaches and say, I don't want X, I want Y, right? For specific things. And so what the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is, it is just that. It is to help you become unstoppable. And you can't have a business, a company that is unstoppable if you don't have the CEO unstoppable, right? And so the pillars of this program is, it is grounded in nervous system work. So I can teach you how to notice your patterns of fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. so that you'll know when you're making business decisions, if you're in a nervous system triggered pattern, or if you're actually hearing your intuition. For example, you launch something, you want to change it, and you're like, oh, it hasn't sold, I'm out. That could very well be a flight response and not your intuition telling you it doesn't work. Okay, so you need to know these nuances in business, and we need to heal some of these nervous system patterns that have existed your whole life. We also focus on mindset. And this is my intellectual property around mindset, around energy management, about how to best utilize your brain as a tool in a way that isn't brainwashy. Okay, mindset work and some of the techniques out there can very much so feel like, well, I can just force myself to believe anything I want. And that is true. And also, when you do that, you can make really big mistakes in your business for your clients. I'm actually seeing that play out in real time in my industry right now, where, multi-million-dollar coaches have convinced themselves, have brainwashed themselves with their mindset without using any nervous system work to believe that something is best for their clients when it's actually not. It's what's best for them. And this program will always be what is best for you all. I am really, if you know me at all, I'm very service focused. And so what this program is like being inside of a mastermind. That's, masterminds in the coaching world are 15, 20, 25K for $3,000. Why in the world would I create a program like that when I could charge 15, 20, 25K, right? And the truth is, it's because I want to, number one. I just want to. That's the biggest reason. I want to. Number two, I want to help more people. I recognize that the price tag, I sell one-on-one coaching for, beyond 50K. So at this point that you're hearing this, it will definitely go up as the years go on. And I recognize that price tag is not for everyone. That is absolutely for my entrepreneurs making hundreds of thousands of dollars that are ready to do kind of this deeper work because they're stuck at a few $100,000 and they want to get to $1 million. Okay. I'm very aware of that. That's a very specific clientele. But I have learned so much through the 15 years in startups, and also through the 4 years of being a coach, and then 4 years before that of being a consultant in business, that there is so much that I want to share, and only so much that I can do here on the podcast. Because on the podcast, I teach a lot about the why something's important. And we have candid conversations. But in the program, I'm teaching you the how to do this mindset work so that it doesn't become brainwashy, how to actually listen to yourself, how to hear your own intuition, how to know your own patterns so that you can make the business decisions, the life decisions you need to make that are completely aligned with your ultimate purpose, how to have radical self-trust so that you can create business on your terms, how to unwind your conditioning around business, around your being able to have it all, have a family, have a big full life, travel, and also have a business, how to have it all. I help you in this program unwind your conditioning, both in your nervous system and in your brain. This is a body of work that exists in video form the second you join us. The second you join us, you get your login and you start to get to work. And I was very thoughtful and very intentional about the way that I laid the program out. I'm super, super proud of that. And all you need to do is show up, bring yourself, and I help you go through the program so you can see what your blocks are, where your limits are. Can't even call them limiting beliefs, because some of them are beliefs and some of them are limiting nervous system patterns that are, wanting to make money, but then not wanting to make money, right? I want to have a big business, but I don't want to be seen. This tug and pull that entrepreneurs go through is normal. And so I normalize it inside this program. And so you will have instant access, and $3,000, you guys, is a lifetime access to this. It's like an insane value. I've never offered anything like this. This is the first of its kind. And it's so robust. And when I say robust, it doesn't mean it has to have 50 videos. I think it has 10, and then I have 7 bonus masterclasses that support the main teachings. If you've ever worked with me, you know that we slow down to speed up. It's not about telling you everything I've ever known. It's about telling you what you need to know, right? You hire me, you join this program so that I can distill down the most important information to help you become a millionaire, become unstoppable, even in times in this economy. Okay. Become the kind of entrepreneur that can weather any storm, personal storm or business storm. Become the person who is resilient. That is what this program is going to teach you. So it's not about amount. A lot of what's out there is just like, let's just throw everything into the program, right? That's not the point. Like, that actually wastes your time. And one of the biggest things that we focus on inside of this program is the value of your time, using your time, resting, vacationing, doing what fills you, so that when you are out there doing your mission work, you're at your best self. So it is all about distilling the information around the mindset tools, how to manage the energy throughout your day so that you can have energy at the end of the day to be with the people that you love, how you can have the energy to take care of yourself and get yourself to the gym or eat well or whatever it is that you're focusing on, how to do it all and how to do it all really, really well. But in order to do it all really well, we have to unwind your patterns that are stopping you from having it all. If you don't have it all right now, if you don't think you have it all, I welcome you into the program. Even if you do think you have it all, and it doesn't even matter how much money you make. You could be making millions. You could be making a few $1,000s. It doesn't matter the revenue in your business. What matters is that you're an entrepreneur that is not going to stop here, that has big shit to do in this world and wants to take it all of the way. You are incredibly ambitious. This is your home base. So you get the video modules distilled down. All of the exercises inside each module is like really jam-packed. You really want to take your time with them. They come with PDF printouts and all of the things, all of the tools that you need. I tell you exactly how to work with your mindset, your nervous system. We talk about manifestation. We talk about listening to your intuition. We talk about cultivating radical self-trust. We talk about when to use nervous system work versus mindset work. Like, we really get into the nitty-gritty of what you need to know just to become the person that can weather any storm, personal or in business. In addition to that, we have right now it's in Facebook, but we have a community where you can ask questions 24/7. You get to ask questions, and I am going to be the one answering them. So you ask your business questions, I jump on and answer. You're basically getting access to me and my brain right now for as long as I can. I'm going to be the one answering questions until we get to a point where there's just so many questions coming in so quickly that I will need help. And then I will train people to help me, people that think like me. But if you think about a typical mastermind, that's how masterminds are set up. They get access to the coach, and there's typically a, video library where, you have some of the information distilled down. One thing that I will not be including regularly is group coaching. Here's why. I don't think it works. I don't think that coaching more than 15 people at a time, even more than 10, is an effective use of your time. That would be an effective use of my time as the coach. And that's why so many coaches do it. It's what's best for the coach's business. But when it comes to the nervous system, when I am specifically working with someone on their nervous system and their business could be at a very different place than your nervous system in your business. So when it comes to this program, it didn't include the weekly group coaching like you may see in other programs, simply because I don't think it's going to be effective. It would have been great for me because I would have been able to coach once, right, a week and then pull out. And again, I'm not building a business based on what's best for me. I'm building a business based on what's best for you in these times. And I just don't think it's a good use of your time. I would rather you ask all of your questions and me answer all of your questions. If there are questions, and I know there will be, where I want to pop on and do video answers, or there's a bunch of questions, it may get to a point where I just pop on once a week and I go through all of the questions and I give you all my brain power. That is going to be so much fun. That is going to be the best use of your time, getting your specific answers for your specific business at a cost that is an absolute no-brainer. The reason I price it, and probably will not be priced this way for long, the reason I price this at this is those that join me now are pioneers in this program. And I really want to serve you. So the earlier you get in, the more you're going to have of me. That's how these things work. My vision is to grow this, for this to become a network of unstoppable entrepreneurs where you guys are networking with each other, where you have questions and answers from me, where you're having other entrepreneurs pile on and answer questions that you pose. Like, this community, I plan on building to be the most robust and incredibly supportive community on the internet. I plan on spending all of my time outside of my one-on-one clients inside of this community. So I want you to join us. I want to teach you what I know to be true about the nervous system and about mindset and about growing a super successful business while still being a super present parent, traveling. I mean, all of my clients, they just want to make enough money to travel. Like, they want to make enough money to pay all of their bills and then travel and live their big, beautiful lives. That's what I want for you too. That's exactly what this program is going to teach you. I want you to know that I am going to be doing the traveling. I'm going to be doing the resting. I am going to be teaching you and modeling for you what this looks like. We talk about the 3 R's inside of the program. The first one being rest. Resting is not a negotiable. It is a must. We talk about regulation. So having a regulated nervous system that's not bouncing all over the place all day long, hustle, 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 crash, hustle, 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 crash, right? Where we unwind the hustle and we learn to be regulated, to hear ourselves, to be in our body, to reconnect the mind and the body and not just mindset our way through our life. And then we talk about revenue. Let's talk about making a lot of money. You can do that. You can do that by slowing down, by working less. You can do that by being very smart and intentional with scaling your business, with growing your business. And I am going to teach you inside of the program how to do that. So you bring yourself, you let me teach you. You bring your questions and I answer them. I am also going to be doing master classes inside of there. We're going to be I have all kinds of things planned for this year, all kinds of theme months where we really dive in as a community to work on these certain pillars. It's going to be so much fun. And more than anything, it's affordable and it's everything you need. And it doesn't include what you don't need just because it's going to look good to sell. So trust me when I tell you, I've thought very intentionally about what I think you actually need. And entrepreneurs that I work with, they're very resilient. And they just don't know their nervous systems enough. And they want more mindset techniques to be able to weather the storm in any economy, but especially with this year when so many companies and small businesses are pulling back. I wanted you guys to have a resource because coaching is necessary now more than ever. Getting your questions answered by someone you trust now more than ever. Getting the rest, the revenue, and the regulation you need now more than ever. Becoming unstoppable is a non-negotiable. Like, it has to happen. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have an absolute blast. So I wanted to tell you all about the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. I am so proud of it. It's just incredible. And I am really, really excited for you to get in there and start doing the exercises that will stay with you for life. This is a lifetime access program. I do continue to build, I do plan on continuing to build out between masterclasses and other techniques. I'm going to be building out the content in there as we go. And so you're going to have access to everything that I continue to put in there. So it's such a incredible investment of time and money. So I welcome you. I can't wait to see you inside. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and my team. It's support@DoreenCorba.com. You can go to my website, DoreenCorba.com, and read all about it, but it is my baby. And I cannot wait. It's like my new home, right? I can't wait to bring you in and give you a tour and tell you all of the things. I can't wait to be able to coach you in there and watch your businesses thrive in a way that allows you to focus your time on your business. Get what you need, go back to your business. Get what you need, go back to your business. Get what you need, go back to your business. Okay, friends, I'll see you there.